Hello everybody, my name's Lord UK. Welcome back to He Is Coming. I have been playing a lot of the Gauntlet lately, and it's getting really tough, and the runs aren't always that great. But over here on Swampland, you can see we've got the star, the skull, but not the horned skull. And that is because we have not beaten the Swampland on very hard. So you know what? Let's spend some time possibly trying to grind this out. So the enemies get items. Swamp Song Siren. Battle start. Swamp Song Siren gives the player -2 attack. On turn start, gain 1 armor and decrease a random status effect by 1. That's not so bad. It's the -2 attack that's going to be tough. There's our way off the island, so we'll do a little bit of a loop. I will try a pacifist staff run. On hit, gain 1 armor and restore 1 health, but no base attack. Give me a squire's armor. Let's take some armor. Right, now the creatures will follow us at night. I'll take another one of those. We survive that, which is lovely. And then decision of where to go. Books, chests with 4 items in them, or a golem where we can combine stuff. The simple money says do the golem, but I think Lushwood Grove, because we need some kind of attack to go on this pacifist staff. So we're just going to look for these large chests. Just give me another one of these for now. Hold that in our pack. There's kind of what we really need. Every 3 strikes, gain 1 attack. So we'll do that. Now I'd be happy enough getting to a golem. Heal, regen, gain 3 poison. If you have no armor, take damage equal to poison at turn start. It's not ideal. But they're going to give us -2. This is 0. This takes us to 1. No, I don't love it. That's great. Okay. This is going to get stronger, but we've already got 3 of these. So do that. Now, where's our way off the island? It's there. We really want to go find a golem now. Now, where is our exit for the island? There it is. So we probably spawned kind of northeast side, so I expect the golem's central, just around here. I don't want to touch an egg yet. There's the golem. Because I can take the egg while I've got empty inventory in a second. Convert 1 speed to 3 armor. On hit, if the enemy doesn't have any poison, give them 2 poison. Sure. Right, combine that and that. And that and that. Then go touch the egg. A wet egg will give us the Clear Spring Duck. Gain 1 armor on turn start and decrease a random status effect by 1. That's really good for the purity that we will have. So what I'd like to find now is 1 more Pure Lake Helmet, really. Probably won't find it in time to get back to the golem again, but you know. We can but aspire to try. If you have any status effect, spend 1 speed to decrease a random status effect by 1. Battle start, remove all your armor and gain 3 purity. Well, right now, we've got 6 armor. I kind of like having the 6 armor. Let's take this, stick it in there, and then we can equip it after this fight, which means I should take the fight and then get my expanded inventory. Right. There's our attack stat back to 0. That's good. Are we going to be able to keep healing enough to get through this fight once we get some actual attack stat, or is it just too weak for too long? I'm worried it's too weak for too long, which is a real bummer. 5, 3, 4, 2, 1, 0. Damn. Damn. Alright. Iron Shell Snail. Battlestar Iron Shell Snail gains 5 acid. It spends 1 of that acid to spend it into 2 attack. So it's going to have 5 attack. That's rough. Give yourself and the enemy 3 acid. We'll get through this snail faster. Right, we'll do a lap of this island. Oh, actually, that's a dead end up there, so let's just get off this island then. Golem. Gain 1 attack, gain 3 regen. I think I need the healing, really. Exit's there, so Golem's going to be around here? No? There he is. We could try this again, but we're not going to get past 5 attack on that right now, unfortunately. Turn start. If the enemy doesn't have any armor, deal 3 damage. Your on-hit effects trigger twice. Not great on either count, really. Well, we might as well combine this and then combine those. And on the off chance that we can get to a potion maker, we can't. It's fine. Let's go look for books, because if we're going to get 40 armor and be stunned for 8 turns, then we might as well be trying to count down books during that period, right? We're going to find books here? This is the guy that gives us bonus stuff. You have exactly 1 turn, it triggers an additional time. Have the countdowns for the rest of battle. Countdowns reset after they trigger. Right, now I just need to find a book. Okay. Countdown 8, deal 25 damage. Countdown 4, gain 20 armor. Countdown 12, trigger all your other tomes. These are a lot bigger than... Obviously, I saw that they were bigger in Gauntlet mode, but I thought that was just like a Gauntlet mode special. I didn't realize they would be this strong in the other modes. Reset countdowns after they trigger. Countdown 8, deal 25 damage. Countdown 4, gain 20 armor. Gain 5 armor a turn. Over and over and over again. I think I'm going to take that, honestly. And if I can find another book, great. Right, the acid is kind of a problem. It's slowing down, or it's accelerating how quickly we lose our armor compared to their strikes, with how many turns we're spending stunned. But I think we're going to be okay here, especially because we got through their armor really fast with this 8 acid. Okay, this is cool. Life Root Experiment. Battle start, Life Root Experiment gains 10 regen. Turn start, if you're above 50% health, lose 3 health and gain 1 attack. So they're just going to gain attack and attack and attack and attack. Sure, there's the ferryman. I assume that's not a tile that I want. So if there's nothing here, we'll just go to the ferry. Or we could go out of a hole. Okay. Not sure exactly what environment this is, but it's fine. We are on 8 health, so we can be wounded, which is an important thing to keep track of. -1. These Weaver shields are basically useless to me. +3. I don't really know what I'm looking for right now. Oh, it's a merchant. You got 15 gold. The enemy loses 50% of their health and gains that much armor. Well, they're just going to regen that real fast. If you're above 50% health, lose 3 health and gain 1 attack. Well, the first turn, they would have half health and 20 armor. Then they're going to regen 10, which puts them over. It's not going to be fast enough to, like, warrant it. Whenever you skip your strike, restore 3 health, this stuns us for 8 turns. So this is probably something worth having. $10 gold. I'll start stun yourself for 1 turn, get 1 attack and 2 speed. No. Whenever you gain a status effect, gain 1 additional. Maybe. If your previous weapon had all 3 oils, upgrade this weapon. I've still never seen that. I don't think I need this weapon as badly anymore, but we don't really have other options. Turn start, if you have regen, gain 1 additional strike. It's also not great. It's got more attack, but it's not great. I think we just go to the ferryman. Golem for the Purelic helmets, or Abandoned Quarry for weapon piles. I think I'd prefer to find a better weapon right now, if I could. First turn, give acid equal to your attack on hit. Healing is doubled. On hit, decrease your poison by 2 and give it to the enemy. It's not much better, is it? I need more armor, really. Exposed, frog gains 2 armor. That's fine. +5 health is nice. None of this. Where's our way off? Up there. Turn start, if you have regen, gain 1 additional strike. On hit, lose 2 health, gain 4 armor. I don't have the healing to support that. Do I want to try for an egg? I don't think so. Oh, it gives me the option to take it or leave it, which is something I hadn't really figured out. Battle start, stun the enemy and yourself for 2 turns. It's good healing. But I just don't have... no, it won't still be there if we go on this Coven Lair honeycomb farm. Golem? I haven't seen a honeycomb farm before. I assume it's just where bees are. That's new. But I think I want to go Golem to get more inventory space freed up for myself. There's my way off. This weapon does not currently have an edge. Oil. There's our guy. Do we just jump right into the fight before we open any more chests? Let's go to the fire, actually. Make sure we're in tip-top shape. Now, I need 4 turns to pass for me to start on this armor train. Right, his attack's going to go way up. Is our armor going to be able to keep pace with his attack? We still haven't started attacking him yet. Now we do. We need 7 attacks, give or take. No. Damn. Again. Let's do a quick lap. Oh, that's a terrible snake. Exposed, gain 3 attack. Give me a Weaver shield while I've got no base armor. And a lemon? I need another lemon. Give the enemy 1 Riptide. Who's our guy? Stormcloud Druid. Every other strike, stun the player for 1 turn. Battle start, if your speed is equal to your attack, gain 3. So they're going to have 5 and we're going to be stunned for a turn. The first time the enemy gains poison, stun them for a turn. Exposed, gain 1 regen for each wood item. It's not stuff I need. I did not find a second piece of food to cook with my lemon. There's one. Battle start, exposed and wounded. Remove all your acid. I don't have acid. I need a fairy to change that to something that might actually be useful. To the golems. Where's he gonna be? Hive attack is just so much. Oof. Hard mode really is tough. Start here. Start with that. Some say it's a trap, but I like it. There's an elite enemy on the island. Exposed. Frog gains 1 armor. We would only hit for 1. Yeah, I don't want to do that. We get 5 gold, but I don't think it's worth it to me. Upgrades after we hit stuff? Sure. Get some armor. What are you guys doing? Battle start. Toxic Myrtoad steals all of the player's armor and gives them 3 poison. Turn start. Both you and the enemy gain 1 poison. So I need something that's going to, like, give me armor after the fact or something. Actually, if I can take one of my poison and give it to you, and then we both get a poison, that's as bad for you as it is for me, I think. Although I'm going to give you poison with this strike here. So you know what? Swap that for that. Get me off this island. Where are we going? Great question. Golem. We don't have anything to give or take, but if we can find any doubles along the way, I'll be happy about it. End turn, gain 2 armor, and give the enemy 2 armor. We've got more attack than that. Okay, I want the granite fungi to get through this fight, so... Actually, this would work great as well. Battle start, they steal our armor, and then we get 4 armor. So we got options, basically. I do need this healing. We have 4 gold. Healing is doubled, gain 1 Riptide. There's 5 gold. Did not find anything for the golem. We have 0 base armor. Right, do this. And then do we just take this fight now? Da-da-da, da-da, 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 dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, the poison goes before the armor gain. Alright, that's not worked. That has not worked. Damn. Damn, drat, and blast. On hit, give the enemy 2 armor. Battle start, carnivorous slime gives 3 acid to the player and converts all the player's health except 1 to armor. If the enemy doesn't have any armor, deal 3 damage. I don't love this weapon, but it's something right now. That I like. Golem, golem, golem. Glyphs. Golems are easy to find. Glyphs are harder to come across. If you have armor, restore 2 health. Great against this fight. Really good on what's to come. We just have to get enough money. Hope. Okay, good. 5 gold. We've got time. There's a book. Countdown 6, gain 10 purity. Countdown 10, gain 10 attack. Countdown 8, deal 25 damage. I'm going to take the damage. Now, I want to get to a golem, probably. There was something up here, wasn't there? If you have armor, restore 2 health. No. Forget the... brain. Brain. Nope. Completely fell out of my brain. Can we find the golem? This is super mega golem. But first, I want to find the regular golem. No. I don't think we're going to make it all the way to the top. We can but try. Nice. Oh, you doofus. Well, this has 2 base armor. So this doesn't work. I'm just bad. Just bad. Do I want to Super Mega Golem this, or do I want to finish a lap of the island to see if I improve? I'll just do this. And then take the fight if I feel daft about it. Okay, the healing is going well. The acid is a problem. Dang Dratton Blast. Alright, that last one was mostly on me not paying enough attention. Can't deny it. Gain 3 purity. Sure. Now show me things that get rid of purity. Take some healing and... let's go Lushwood Grove. Another one of those or another one of these? These you really want to combine before the upgrade happens, because otherwise they all come out of sync. As our way off this island over there. Alright, we can make that trip, I think. Yep. Oh. There's honey here. Do I even want to think about trying to get to it? I'd have to wait till nighttime, stand around here, coax enemies up, and then come steal it. And then I could clear Spring Watermelon with it, but I think it's just too big an investment when I could go get a golem and free up loads of inventory space. Okay. Do we just get off this island immediately? Do we look for some chests or anything? Convert 1 speed to 3 armor. Gain 1 attack. Just give me the attack. Yes. Back to the golem. Alright, where else can we go? Let's go prepare to look at books ahead of this next boss, after this boss. Alright, we get to 3 attack, which is a reasonable place to be. Four attack, even better. grab one of those. There's our way off. We already have an edge. We don't have enough money to replace it, so I won't bother looking just yet. Is that a book? No. Give the enemy 20 acid. Turn start, give the player 2 Riptide. Silver Scale Shark gains 1 attack for each Riptide the player has. Riptide can activate 1 additional thing. 2 Riptide. God. That is gonna be rough. Riptide can activate 1 additional time per turn. Does not help me in this fight at all. Maybe we'll find a use for that. Maybe. This is more purity, which I do want. Restore 2 health for each speed you have, right? So let's swap that out for that. Swap those when we don't need the healing. Ooh. This gets rid of 2, 4, 6. This is 3, 4, 5. I think we can get away with not having that for a second. And then can we get back to a different golem? Yes, we can. Another one of these. We don't have a lot of max HP, so getting it bigger doesn't really help me. Another fish. Then back to the golem. Okay. It's certainly something. We really don't have room to make use of much else. Take me in a sinkhole. Grave? Grave could be really cool. Give the enemy 1 Riptide every other turn. Exposed, gain armor equal to your base armor. Base armor is 12. Turn start if you have less attack than speed. Gain 1 attack. Not quite, but nearly. Give the enemy 1 Riptide every other turn. Give the enemy 2 Riptide, give 1. I'm going to take that and just kind of hold on to it for a minute. That'll start gain 1 attack. Ooh, even more stuff I want. You know what? We should take this fight now before we open any more graves. This we can just peep. Can we beat Shark Boy? Bad timing on the Riptides. Oh, we're 1 attack off. But we survive. No, we don't. God damn. This mode is rough for now. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.